Okay? People are feeling negative. This is easy to understand. Huh? So on one side, it is hope and greed. On the other side is a feeling of fear and panic. Okay? These are the two extremes in the financial market. More importantly, when there's hope and greed, what currencies will move? When there is fear and panic, which currencies will move? This will really help you. Okay? Now, when there's hope and greed, these are the few currencies that will strengthen. Euro, pound, Canadian dollar, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar. These are the 5 currencies that will go up. When people are feeling very happy, when people are feeling very positive, these are the 5 that will strengthen. Okay? Now, when people are feeling very scared, when people are feeling sad, negative, unhappy, fear, there's 3 currencies that will go up. Anybody know what they are? Very good. US, some more? JPY? Very good. Swiss franc. Why? Do you want to know the reason why or no need to know? You must be very clear what is your role. We are traders, okay? Don't confuse traders and analysts. Analysts are people who analyze, read, but they don't take action. Traders are people who take action. You click the mouse. Because it's only when you click the mouse you make money, correct? So don't analyze too much. You analyze, but you don't make money. Do you prefer to analyze and don't make money? Or you prefer not to analyze and make money? Which one? I think the answer should be make money, correct? Yes, that's the most important. But you still need some understanding. Now, these currencies will go up because these are called risk-on currencies. Risk-on currencies mean, how do I explain risk-on currencies? These currencies, their countries have a lot of commodities. Canada is very known for what? Anybody knows? What commodity is there in Canada? Oil. What commodities are there in Australia? They have gas, they have coal, they have gold. New Zealand has a lot of sheep. They have a lot of milk, okay, which China wants. So China will import a lot of milk, cotton from New Zealand. So this is, I'll just give you a general idea first. We can go deep into the economies, but it's not so important now. I just want you to know the end result first. When there is hope and greed, these currencies go up. When there is fear and panic, these currencies go up. Okay? Now, when you trade currencies, you are always trading one over another. Correct? So let me ask you a question. You are always going to pair these up. In hope and greed, if you pair Euro versus USD, if you pair Aussie versus Yen, in times of hope and greed, will these currencies go up or go down? You'll go up, right? Because in hope and greed, Euro goes up, USD goes down. In times of fear and panic, USD will go up, Euro will go down. So write down in summary, in times of hope and greed, you would buy Euro dollar. You would buy Aussie yen. In times of fear and panic, you would sell Euro dollar. You would sell Aussie yen. You would sell pound dollar. In times of fear and panic. Because fear and panic, GBP goes down, US dollar goes up. Is this clear? Let's do more examples, okay? If we do more examples, you will get it. Now, once you understand this concept is called FX waves. Now let's go back here. Egypt's Mubarak resigns. When he resigns and people are all going on the streets and they are shouting, "We are free, we are free." Is that fear and panic or is that hope and greed? Very good. So they are feeling positive. So once you know this news, what trade should you take? You should pay attention to all these currencies, right? So we should click buy. Now let's see what happens. See? Risk on. These are risk on currencies. Immediately after Mubarak resigned, I said risk on. Aussie and pound will climb the most. Aussie and pound is under hope and greed. Okay, let's look at a video.
For this particular week, I do see risk on coming back to the markets, in particular three currencies, the Aussie dollar, the sterling, and in fact the Canadian dollar, which has just recorded its biggest trade surplus in the last 10 months.
Aussie, pound and Canadian dollar, right? Aussie, risk on, went up. 10,000 US dollars. Pound dollar, risk on, buy, goes up. 6,009. Canadian dollar, risk on, but be very careful. When you trade the Canadian dollar, it is always USD CAD. So if Canadian dollar will go up, you must click sell. You must be very clear where is it. Understand? So the Canadian dollar dropped. You're starting to understand a bit more about FX waves? Okay? Once you know this concept, it never changes. You must be very clear. Hope and greed, these five will go up. Fear and panic, these three. Out of these three, these two is the most priority. That means out of these three, take these two first. Out of these five, take these two first. These three, you can take these three. Because I told you they have a lot of commodities. Risk on, this one strengthen. Risk off, this one strengthen. So these three are called risk off. Sometimes if you see the newspapers, you may see the word risk on, risk off. So you must know what these terms mean. Risk on means these five will go up. Risk off means these three will go up. But out of these three, these two will be the one that move first. Okay? $4,200 cap. Right? Sell, drops all the way down. What about in the year 2012? What will happen in the year 2012? Okay? Here's another example because I told you I write for a national newspaper in Singapore. Right? I said there will be a stronger Singapore dollar. Because in Asia, the Singapore dollar is considered very strong. Right? And remember I told you about momentum theory. After a huge downtrend, people who sell here, when price drop, do they make money? Yes, right? So when you sell and you make money, do you want to, many people will close their position and take profit, correct? When they close their position and take profit, prices go back up. Should you buy or sell at resistance? It's the same trade as the pound dollar. The same